Unless you're lucky enough to have a NASA supercomputer to run Planet Coaster, chances are sooner or later your trusty PC starts to chug as the piece count increases. Today I'm going to be throwing some top tips in your direction to help save that precious frame rate. For every single guest that enters your park, your poor computer is having to calculate their pathfinding, wants and needs, thoughts, and even what ride to go on based on their individual preferences. Now imagine you've got thousands of those calculations happening simultaneously. Guests are one of, if not the main source of lag in a park, so have a think about how many you really need. Whilst you're still building, think about whether your park even needs to be open yet. It's definitely handy to have some guests wandering around to make sure they're navigating your pathing correctly, but maybe just let in 50 to 100. You can change the maximum guest number under Park Management. This one might seem obvious, but make sure you're playing on graphic settings that suit your device's capabilities. Whilst playing on Ultra is a beautiful experience, it's no use if your computer starts smoking the second you place down your first ride. I personally play quite happily on medium settings, knowing I'll have a smooth playing experience for the most amount of time. TMTK is an incredible feature of Planet Coaster, allowing for literally endless possibilities of what you're able to build. A well-optimized item should be 1 or 2 megabytes, but a lot of them are over 5 megabytes per piece, which very quickly adds up. A helpful method is to only use Theme Maker's Toolkit items if the same thing cannot be created from in-game pieces. The less TMTK in your park, the smoother your experience will be. Once you've finished building something, go around again and delete anything that can't be seen. Are there any pieces covered up, inside, or underground that are no longer needed? Did you use multiple 2-meter pieces when you could have just used a single 8-meter? Cutting a couple of pieces from one structure may seem insignificant, but the same method applied across a whole park will work wonders. By all means, creating custom pieces instead of using the vanilla ones often leads to some nice results. But is using hundreds of pieces for one wall worth it? Sometimes less is more when it means saving your FPS further down the line. Was this video helpful? Would you like to hear more Planet Coaster tips and tricks? Leave a like and a comment letting me know.